E-Gaming Bets. We accept bets on computer games online since 2011. Referral system for regular users and the first deposit bonus. Gaming devices store and the best choice of payment systems. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, Counter-Strike and StarCraft, World of Tanks and League of Legends. EGB.com. You know for sure who's going to win.
Getting tired of playing?
Yeah, I'm cutting off the ads. The knife came a little bit sooner than I thought it would, so anyway, we're going to be seeing Dens taking the knife round. Not sure if they've recently had a name change or something, or what's gone on here, but anyway, we're going to be seeing quite heavy odds in their favor. It will be, I think it's something like 80-something percent, 82% to 18. Let me just bring that up on the screen for you guys. Yeah, just have to get this up just so that our sponsors are happy. I mean, what sponsors? Who said anything about sponsors? I didn't hear a thing. Let's just bring that up. So yeah, there we go. It looks like, well, I want to say the Swedish lineup are taking the advantage in this one, but yeah. Then I'm not sure if they've recently had, yeah, look, it says Uku on their name. So clearly they have just recently switched over. Obviously, that's not really anything to do with us. We just care who the winner is. And, well, Ancient are going to be heavily favoured in this one. We're going into the map. That is Cobble. And, yeah, well, I hope you guys are excited because I'm looking forward to this one. The Swedish duel, although I think a lot of these players aren't actually Swedish. So, you know. Heavy odds in the favour, though. So, if anybody has bet on Den and they manage to win this one, or should I call them, is it Uku? Ilku, not the easiest name in the world to pronounce, but anyway, we should be going in relatively soon, but for now, we are going to be talking about the fact that this is going to be Cobblestone, a map that has been pretty T-sided as of recent. Quite a few teams able to pull off some ridiculous half. Na'Vi comes to mind whenever I think of this map. They have pretty much shown people how to do the T side, with able to win with only something like 4 rounds on the CT side, and most of those are courtesy of Guardian. So, yeah, pretty impressive stuff from them. Obviously, the other CIS teams I quite enjoy watching Flipside nowadays as well. That it, Markelov, they've started to step up quite a bit recently. Also, their new blood, Shara, had some amazing plays when we last saw them. So, yeah, we're going to be going into this pretty shortly. Obviously, after this one, guys, we will have our first semi-final of the day, which will be, let me just check. It will be the winner of this match versus the winner of Explosive versus Team Preparation. So I'm not actually sure what happened in the other game. You guys can let me know if you really feel like it. But as said, if you want to leave me any feedback during this game, just type !caster. That will take you to my Twitter feed. But we have the game going. We have Letcrow and Pronax picking up the utility. We have the CZ on Jay the King. Jay's the King. What a cool name. So edgy. Sorry. Have to take the mickey a little bit. But no kit actually on the CT side at the moment. So they are going to be going for the straight up Angels, trying to hold this. They've got 4 players currently over towards the B side, and, well, if you include the drop down area, and a very, very slow play coming out so far. One of the smokes has already been used by Pronax, and here we go. Schneider going to be pushing out. He's changed his name, actually, like, to Snyder, which I think is basically the same thing, isn't it? Schneider, Snyder. Really that much difference, but, yeah. Let's see how this one is going to go. We're going to be seeing the push coming in relatively shortly over towards the A site. Very, very slow play. And, well, as you can see, the majority of players are currently over towards B. Is only going to be Sipe that's actually here. And he's going to have so much work to do. Not finding anything just yet. Getting tagged very, very low. Palf doing a lot of the damage. We're going to be bringing up the HUD quickly, and he'll go down. Only had 2 HP. The first player down. We do have Jay with the CZ going to be finding his first kill of the round. Going to need him to do quite a bit of damage with that gun. It is a $500 investment instead of getting that kit, and he's going to go down. So, as said, the longer the bomb ticks away, the harder this is going to be. Letcrow almost getting taken down. You have to remember, Pronax and Letcrow don't have any armor. Letcrow going to fall. Palv still holding from quite far away. Pronax going to be finding one, and now it is all down to Pronax. The bomb is ticking away. He's going to take down one. That will be Benji, and now we're going to see Dumas take this one. He should have enough time for the defuse. Pretty close round coming in, but in the end, it should be Den who take this one. Yeah, just a few seconds left. He should have this pretty comfortably, actually. And that's going to be round number 1 going to the mixed lineup. I don't want to say Swedish because I'm pretty sure only the Swedish players are... Only 2 of them. So, very, very close round in the end. But then we'll take the first round on the CT side. We're going to see a P90 board up and and 3 rifles. The T's, as they did manage to get the bomb down in the previous round, are going to be going for... just some pistols. We're going to be seeing Pronax grabbing a little bit of armor as well. He had quite a bit of cash after finding himself a couple of kills. And now, well, 4 players again going towards that A-top. We're going to be seeing Benji there with the AWP. So, not the AWP, the M4, sorry. But, well, it's basically an AWP versus someone with no armor. This is just going to wreck them. So we'll be seeing where this goes. One of the most common pushes will be going towards the drop-down position. So I wonder if that will be abused by the Ancient lineup. Already Lecro, someone who I was told recently is actually someone who likes to pick up the AWP on occasions. But he is behind Twist and Schneider in the lineup to pick that one up. So... whether or not that was actually told to me by NATO, so if it's wrong, you can blame him. But we're going to be seeing Tafama walking in. Really, that's his name, Tafama. Going to be finding a few kills. He is going to farm those kills with the P90. Sype going to be finishing this off, and there we go. Jay walks in, finds himself a $600 bonus, and that's going to be round number 2. Obviously, now we will be seeing the Twist. Twist, that's an auto shotgun, Twist. That's not an AK, Twist. I'm guessing, for anybody wondering, Twist is probably going to be going drop down this round. If he doesn't, I'm going to be very surprised with his decision to buy the auto shotgun. But we do have the 4 AKs coming in on the remaining players. Actually going for a boost here. So there could be some real aggression coming out. This is going to be very impressive at the moment. They're just standing up. Dumas getting ready. He's going to tag. Schneider down very low. Will that nade finish off? No, it won't, because it's going to bounce back in. So, a bit of a fail nade. Not going to finish off. But there we go. Palf going to get taken down. Pronax pushing in. He's almost taken down as well. Only 5 HP. We're going to be seeing Twist going in with the auto shotty. Finds himself 1. That's $900 in the bank. You have to remember, this is a lot of money made every time he gets a kill. Another kill, though. The Farmer. He's got 2 very low players. This should be going back to a 2 versus 3. And there we go. Lecro. He's going to be pushing in a trade. A 2 versus 2. We have an auto shotty. Not actually does find the kill. What? And Lecro finds another. Twist. Auto shotty pro right there. Makes himself a nice amount of cash as well. What was that? Ridiculous. But we're going to be seeing the AWP onto Jay. A heavy investment going into this round. Benji, you have to go for the mag. So we may actually have a shotgun duel. Palf only with the Tech 9. So, actually a slightly worse buy coming in for the T side, although their utility is much, much higher. The nade going to be thrown in to try and stop any aggressive boost coming in. And it will be the case. The push going to be coming in. Dumas in a decent position here. The smoke going to be slowing them down. The smoke going to throw out 1. Sip going to take some damage from that nade. And now we're getting ready for the auto shotty show, courtesy of Twist. Going to take down the first. A lovely shot. I'm loving this. We don't really see the auto shotgun played that much, just because it costs a little bit of extra money. But here we go. The XM Master. We're going to be seeing Dumas pick up 1, but he smoked off. He could actually go a little bit more aggressive. Pronax just going to walk straight out. Not really sure what he was doing there. Sype going to find another one. The auto shotty pro going to be down. Schneider going to get taken down as well, and this isn't looking good. Lecro now, the last man standing in a 1 versus 4. Going to be finding himself 1. 3 more to find. The AWP will be watching towards this position as well. Sype getting ready to actually peek this. So it could give Lecro a way back into this round. That's another one for him. 22 HP. He is low. If he can get the bomb down, that would be great for his team, because they have lost this round most likely, unless he does manage to find a couple more kills. He still has a bit of time, but that's going to be the shot from Jay. He's going to find that kill, and that will be 3-1. Den taking a bit of a lead now. And, well, Benji going to find himself an AK, and the T's, if they do save this one, they will be able to buy him to the next round. As said, oh no, they're not going to be saving. They're going to go for this. Twist buying himself another auto shotgun. Well, here we go. We're going to be seeing the nades. Possibly a full rush into drop down here. Yet to find a kill for Schneider or Palf, so this isn't the best start for them, to say the least. This is already their second chance to qualify here, as they were invited back for the fourth qualifier. They did get very, very far, but were in the end taken out. And look at this push coming out from Twist. He's going to find himself one, but he is tagged very low. Going to be Sig Dumas doing great work, but Palf finds another one. Surely this is going to be a kill. The revenge from the farmer after he gets taken down. It is a 2 versus 2. A couple of guns have been picked up. The bomb is currently down, but Jay has himself a very good gun for this scenario. Not so much to be said there, though. He's going to get taken down, and the T somehow managed to win what was a pretty terrible force buy, but they make it work. They're going to be buying back into this, and surely the CT side, they now have to give up on this force buy streak and go for an eco. They could try and keep the T's money low with some pistols, but I feel like this would just be too much of a risk at this point. Actually, they're going to go for it. So the force buy saga continues. As said, it can be a T-sided map, so keeping them on eco would be absolutely perfect, but well, this is going to be another buy. This time the auto shotgun is gone. Twist has decided it's time to buy himself a rifle, although he is currently second on the board and with the joint most kills in the game, so can't really say too much about him. Really, we're looking towards Schneider at the moment, who's normally one of the heavy fraggers for this team. Hasn't yet found a kill or an assist, really done any damage to anyone, so Twist possibly going to be pushing through the smoke here. Benji to his right. And that's a nice shot. He finds himself a kill onto the farmer. He's going to find Benji as well, going down to 9 HP. But this force so far not looking great. Schneider going to find his first kill. No, he's not actually. Pronex is going to steal that one away. So still, at least there's no chance of him going to 007. He's 0-1 to 5 now. So that's at least something additional. Schneider only on 8 HP at the moment. Twist only on 9. So there's still some chance for the CTs to do a bit of damage. Dumas does have himself a FAMAS, but this is all of their money spent up here. Lecro going to be checking all the positions, and he will be able to get the bomb down here. And he was one player who had very different games coming in. Pronex finding himself another one, but one game he was incredibly good. The next, he sort of seemed to fall off a little bit, and that was in the finals to go into stage 2, but they're going to be bringing this back likely to 3-3, especially with the position of Dumas very, very far away now. And we'll be seeing round number 7 coming in shortly with a 3-3 scoreline, and the buy will be on the side of Ancient. But here we go. Going to be seeing the push, trying to find this position. Dumas going to be able to take one. Pronex going to be pushing. Twist actually going for him as well. And Pronex going to take him out. So they're not going to be saving anything into this round. May be alright because it does mean that everybody's in the same boat. They can all go for this eco play together rather than trying to base their play around this AK. But sorry, FAMAS. But here we go. We're going to be seeing 2 MAC-10s trying to make themselves a bit of cash. So far, we still have Schneider without a kill. Palf not doing too much better, but they've got the rounds 3 versus 3 at the moment. Going to be seeing a bit of aggression towards the long A, but the remaining players, they've all gone towards B. This is going to be an easy take for the T side. Checking all the angles, but there's not going to be anyone there. And to be honest, most teams do decide to stack even the B side. Sorry, a little bit of a mind fart there, but yeah, we're going to be seeing them stack A, and it doesn't pay off for them. They get closed down, and now, well, they've got nothing left to save, really. Just a couple of P250s. We're going to see just the MAC-10s going aggressive. Schneider getting himself now onto the scoreboard, got himself a triple kill, so that should boost his confidence a little bit, and that's not something that Den really want to do here. A decent position coming out from side. He will find himself one, but in the end, 4 players staying alive, and that's a decent round coming up from Ancient. The buy should be coming in this round, though, from the CT side. Their loss bonus starting to build up a little bit now, up to 2,400. Or is it 2,009? No, 2,400. And, yeah, this is going to be not a bad buy. They've got themselves all the M4s, quite a few nades. They don't need the head armor because everybody, except for Schneider, has a rifle that can take their head off in one here anyway. Lecro actually playing the AWP, so as said, this guy can AWP, and he's going to be taking it in this scenario, though Twist and Schneider sometimes steal that off him. Schneider going to be taking a nasty tag early on, so these nades are working out for the CT side. Lecro not going to be finding that shot just yet, but, well, still early days, still a lot of time left in. Going Going to be seeing Benji spot out one player, get tagged down, but Twist will take a little bit of a counter tag as well. So, again, still a very close round. Nobody really taking the lead just yet. The push does look like it's gathering up towards the A side, but there's plenty of time for them to swap. And actually, Lekro's going to swap with Twist. This is due to the health, I think. A nice Pronax finding one. Palf going to be going for that trade, but Dumas has managed to reset his position. He finds that headshot as well. Great stuff from him. Benji finding another one. And now this is their chance to do some real damage to the T economy, but a couple of them are low. Lekro's in a decent position, but the farmer finds him. Now Twist. He has an AWP. He's going to drop it out. Finds himself an M4. Benji goes down. Going to pick that AWP back up because he's so low on HP. He'll get finished off in a decent round coming out from the CT side. The T should still be able to buy, especially with Snyder with a nice amount of bank. Going to be dropping for one of his teammates, but no AWP will be in play in this round. And, well, they're going to have the 4-buy. Nice amount of nades. And really, I want to see... It's Schneider and Palf. They're normally pretty heavy fraggers on this one. Like, Lekro is sort of one where he can be right at the top or right at the bottom. You don't really know how he's going to turn up. At the moment, he is currently in the middle, so that kind of ruins it. But on frags, he's pretty near the top. And, well, Twist is normally heavy fragging, but at the moment it's Pronex at the top of the world, which you wouldn't really expect from the in-game leader. That's something that you always seem to hear about Pronex, is he's normally not at the top of the board just because he does have to call for the majority of the game. A lot of people don't buy that, but hey, I'm a Pronex fan. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But at the moment he is top of the board. We're going to be seeing the push coming into the drop-down area straight away. And look at this from Pronex. He's already down. He's got one player right next to him. Nobody really finding too much damage just yet. And they're going to go off right next to Pronex, but because of the wall, it's not going to do anything. He loses a couple of HP there, but nothing he's too worried about. Palf currently playing the lurk role, going to be making a lot of noise. He's actually got the farmer pushing up behind him. Lekro going to be throwing out the nade. They're trying to do some counter damage here at the moment, the CT side. But nice spray from Lekro, finds the entry kill. That's a great start to the round. Palf, he's waiting in this angle. He'll get taken down. His luck really isn't changing at the moment. Now we're back to an even scenario. The push does look like it's coming in onto the B side. We've still got Pronex in a decent position here. And if they can bait out the push, but Dumar looking in this, exactly in this position. He's going to give away where he is though. And now the spray can come in. Dumas finding himself one. But now he'll get finished off by Twist. And look at Pronex's position. He could still find himself a kill. There we go. Pushing in 2 players from the drop down area. It's going to be down to the retake now. Sipe and, well, just Avama left. Can't say that's my favourite name to pronounce, if I'm honest. It's sort of giving me Ebola to say it, but he's going to get taken down. Twist finishes it off the round. He goes to the top of the board, but Pronax still pulling his weight at the moment. We're just waiting for the other 2 stars to step up. Dumas, Tefama still doing quite well, waiting for a few other players to try and bring the rounds in. But as said, I feel like this is quite a strong T-sided map. 9-6, 8-7, normally the way we expect this one to go. So if Den aren't able to pull off quite a few rounds here, they could just bring it back. As said, some teams can do it with as little as 4, but others, I've seen flawless sides of the CT half, so it does depend on the team. This really is one that depends, but Dumas, he's going very, very aggressive. He's actually managed to get himself behind. He's still in the smoke. They don't know where he is. He don't know where they are. He's going to find himself the first kill. Lekro not going to be able to trade, and that's also an AK into his hands as well, so that's a great start to the round for him. Lekro going to be going aggressive, and he will trade. Another kill coming out for Psych though. Lekro trading again. Finding himself a nice amount of kills at the moment. 1 AK has been picked up for Psych. That was on the other side. Lekro still trying to do the damage. He finds himself a third, but finally he gets finished off. And now this is actually a pretty good scenario. Schneider only with the Mac 10. He has got himself very far forward though. And the vent hasn't been broken, but he can use the little gap. Just going to be holding this position. Pronax is going to be going and planting the bomb. If he finds his kill, this could be deadly. Pronax actually going to find it. Still hitting his shots. We're going to be seeing Schneider now playing up close. The bomb will go down. A 2 versus 1, but a very good force buy coming out. This will, however, reset the economy yet again. Obviously, they would have had to double eco anyway, so this is sort of like when you lose the pistol, you go for another buy just to try and force something out, and they have done a lot of damage, but at the same time, the T's, they're going to be winning the round. That will make their money just a little bit better. Both players actually not playing towards the site, so this is almost horrific at the moment for Jay, because they know he doesn't have a kit. And Pronax, he's going to take the kill. 11 kills for him already, and he's starting off well. And that's another thing. If it's a bit worrying for Ancient when Pronax is leading the ball, but at the same time, if they're winning the rounds, I'm not sure they're particularly going to care. Palf and Schneider really not having a good start, and they're still winning, so it's sort of... It's a double-edged sword. 3 players currently stepping up, 2 players not having the best time at all, but if they win the half, they win the half. That's sort of the way you have to look at it, and well, here is that second eco coming in. We're going to be seeing Schneider go aggressive with the MAC-10 straight down. Going to be spotted out here, but he will find one. Going to get taken down. And see, this is what I mean. Like, that's the sort of shot you'd expect him to hit. He has the MAC-10. He's up against the pistol. Palf going to be finding one more. But, yeah, this is just an eco. Lekro finding one more as well. And Dumas now. Can he get himself a kill? Yes, he can. He's going to grab an AK off Twist. Still a chance for this guy to do some damage. He is currently the second top fragger in the whole game. Going to push through the Molotov. Not going to find that. Palf finding a couple of kills. And that's going to be 7-4 now. Ancient starting to build up their lead a little bit, but here we go. The buy coming in for the CT side. They've got the M4s. Still no AWP. But here we go. We're going to be seeing the push coming in from the T side. This looks very aggressive coming out from Pal. Not going to find himself the entry kill. He goes down without any real impact. And now we're going to be seeing the remaining players push onto the plat area. This has ruined their sort of split mentality. Everything's going to be coming in from the same angle. This gives the CTs a great chance to try and crush this round. And there we go. Schneider actually going to headshot his teammate. The bad run continues. And now this round is going to be absolutely demolished. And, well... yeah, this game, you can say, isn't all about frags, but at the moment, these players are your fraggers. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, say Pronex was at the bottom, and in the place of Schneider, perfectly understandable. But when you have a player whose job is to entry kill, push onto the site, find... like 2 or 3 frags, that's kind of what you expect from Schneider. If he's playing poorly, that really does affect the way that Ancient play. And in that scenario, all he really did there was headshot his own teammate. Palf also just jumped in and almost suicided. And now it looks like Lekro's about to do the same thing. The strategy brook has just gone out the window for this side. But they're still somehow finding the kills. Twist finds one. He's still hitting his shots at least. We're going to be seeing Palf find the kill that Lekro didn't manage to quite capitalize on. And now we're going to be seeing a 4 versus 2. Farmer going to be pushing through here. He's going to find himself on the other side of the smoke. He finds one, he finds 2. Palf manages to trade. But now Jay, he's been left with a chance. Palf, he has to find this kill. And he will. Nice stuff from him. He finds himself 3 kills in the round. And now that's a much better round for Palf. Doing great work, holding the line, stopping any of these pushes from coming in. But here we go. We're going to be seeing the buy coming in from the T side once again. They've got not a huge amount of money. They are losing quite a few players, but they're winning the rounds, and that's the most important thing. Jay going to go aggressive, get a little bit of a tag with the deal. We're going to throw the smoke out and find himself another tag. He's doing quite a bit of damage here, but Twist going to be pushing in the meantime. Twist really has been one of the stars of this Ancient team at the moment. It's been a while since we really saw Twist actually do well in a big sort of tournament. You can see from his badge that he has been in some pretty impressive teams. Semi-final at one of the majors. So, well, that's pretty impressive in itself. Obviously, Pronax has 3 majors under his belt, so he kind of take the biscuit there. Schneider, I think, has one as well, if I'm not mistaken. But these are big players. Players have been in big teams. Obviously, Ancient, they have a lot to show at the moment. And just look, this is a bit worrying from them, because DenDD are actually doing a huge amount of damage in rounds where they really shouldn't. Like, they've dropped 3 players, and all they bought was some pistols and a little bit of armor. The Farmer also has himself now an AK. The push is going to be going back. But the thing with Ancient is, yes, these rounds are coming very, very close, but they seem to be closing most of them out. And the thing with that is like, yes, if they get these 10 rounds, that's going to be fine with them. They don't care how they get the 10 rounds. They just care that they get the rounds, and then they'll be going into the CT half. I feel like they should be relatively good on it, but we've seen them lose this map before. But there we go. Schneider going to be finding himself a triple kill in that round. It was a sort of eco, but it's important that players of his caliber do start to find kills no matter where they are, because it can just build up confidence and stuff like that. Lekra are actually going to be sat with a MAC-10, although that will get dropped, so But there we go. It's important that the fraggers get the frags. I suppose it's not always the way that they win the rounds, but as said, Ancient, they're going to be 9-5 up. They're going to be happy with how this game is going. Although, as said, going on to the CT side, there's been some players finding frags for the CTs, and if they start finding entries the way they've been finding them on the CT side, it's definitely possible for Den to bring this one back. I wouldn't say it's over by any stretch of the imagination. But here we go. We're going to be seeing Palf nading out the sneaky corner point on the plat. Both players missing their spray a bit there, but it will be Jay to come out with the kill. Sipe going to be waiting here, trying to find drop down. Obviously one of the hardest positions probably on the whole game to actually hold, just because in most cases the T's have the better angles. The Molotov's going to be thrown in, and also if you just rush that position it can almost catch you out. But there we go, Schneider going to find an entry kill, better from him. Pronet's going to find one as well. Palf will be traded, but another one from Lekro. This guy's still going strong. Only 2 players on the CT side remain. We're going to be seeing Farmer. He's on a decent position, finds himself a kill. Schneider going to go down. It's now down to Pronax. Both CTs are in this position. A 9-6 half would be nice for them. It's now going to be down to Benji and Pronax. Well, he's had a pretty incredible half. Going to be finding himself a triple kill in that round, and that will be 10-5 to Ancient. Well, guys, we are back. We're going into pistol round number 2. We're going to be seeing full armor on every single player. Not something we normally see. There are normally some sort of tactical decisions coming in here, but clearly Ancient, they are the team. Well, they had a heavy advantage when it came to the bets. That's what everybody seemed to be favoring them, but we're going to be seeing some very heavy aggression here. And look at Lekro. He's found the perfect position, finds 2 kills, going to be going with a knife. Not going to find the kill, but it is still a 3 versus 3. Not over yet. Benji finds himself one of those kills. I think that was from the prior transaction, and Twist has found one in the meantime. It's now down to Dumar and Benji. They're going to be trying to boost him back up, and this is going to be catastrophic. Schneider pushes in. Power pushes with him. That's going to be the round, and Ancient, they bring themselves into a winning situation here. If they can win the follow-up rounds, it's going to be very difficult for Den to come back from this. This would lead them to a 13-5 position. We're going to be seeing the Tech-9s coming in. As said, guys, if you don't agree with the opinion I'm making, that's perfectly fine. In fact, if you want to type !caster, you can tell me what you disagree with. I will happily hear your opinion. Like, obviously, it's my job to cast what I think is going on. I read some of you saying, like, oh, this guy's an idiot. Well, if you really get that angry about what I say, I think you have slight problems. But anyway, we're going to be seeing the aggressive push coming in. Dumas pushes in, finds himself the entry kill. Lekro going to be finding one as well, but Palf, he makes this back into an advantageous position, finds himself another one. This is a nice round coming out from him. Jay going to be looking with the DE, finds the headshot, but the bomb is not down in a nice position for him. It's going to be all the way towards the back, and it is also going to be found by Schneider. So now this is going to be a very tough situation. Schneider also has himself an M4. Jay, however, does manage to find one. He must know there's a player coming behind him. Only has 30 HP, but all it takes is one headshot, and he's not going to find it. Schneider finishes off the round. A kill for him, and that's going to be 12-5. As said, also, if you have anything that you want to tell me, like feedback-wise, I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate just learning what I can improve. And, yeah, !caster, that would take you right there. Also, a shout-out to EGB, CSGO Fast, Acer, and Twitch for making this all possible. But here we go. The eco coming out now from DenDD. They're going to be up against 3 rifles, a couple of SMGs. It's going to be a very difficult round for them. And, well, from what was looking relatively good from the beginning of the round, a sort of 4-5-all situation, has now gone into a position where it is very, very risky for them. Very, very close to the line. But Jay, he's still hitting his shots, finding himself 2 kills with the Deagle yet again. A bit of damage. One of them did also have a rifle, so something for Dumas to try and either save or play with in this round. I feel like saving could be useful to them, but lovely shot from Jay. What is going on? He's finding all the headshots with this Deagle. Clearly the Deagle Meister at the moment. Palf and Twist still remain. One towards A, one towards B. So the defense is split at the moment. We're going to be seeing the bomb rotating all the way round. Twist currently playing relatively aggressive. Where's he actually? He's in the corner, isn't he? Yeah, right in the corner. So if they do push in that direction, I'm not sure if they'll actually check this. You can't actually see him. Like, you can see him through the wall, obviously from my screen because I have wall hacks, but you can't actually see his position here. So whether Dumas actually checks this one or not is going to be something else. But they could actually opt to go towards drop down. This will be so harsh because this is such a great position from Twist. But it does still mean that he can catch them from behind. He will hear them drop down. And now he's going to be pushing back. He's going to be able to give his teammate the position. The players are both going to be going towards B. So this could be perfect from Twist. He's just got to wait to hear when the bomb goes down. There's no way they could know he's here. But they have guessed it by the looks of things. They're going to be planting in the right situation. He doesn't have any support from his teammate. Dumas going to go down, and lovely play from Twist. They do get the bomb down, so it's not the end of the world. They're going to be getting a nice amount of money added on after this one. So, yeah, the eco paying off. They get the bomb down. They get 3 kills. That's actually a very good eco coming out from them. But now they actually have to try and capitalize on it because they've got the money. They can get an AWP if they need it, if they want it. But if they lose this round, they're going to be in real trouble. Of course, the loss bonus will have built up there. They'll be on for a $2,900 bonus. But they don't want to be losing this round. They've got to bring this one back. We've got no AWPs, all M4s and AKs all the way along the line. Nades on every single player. A couple of kits for the CTs. And, well, so far, the majority of the players are going to be going towards the A site. This is a relatively slow play, though. We're going to be seeing Schneider go aggressive, and he finds an entry kill. That's a great start to the round from him. Gets tagged to 48, but still the start that they needed. And this is going to almost put fear into the T's hearts because they know that any moment one of these players could step up. As said, he didn't have the best team start, but Lecro going to be tagging down to 1 HP. Jazer, he is down to 21 himself, though. Pronet's going to be spotting one out, possibly Pop flashing himself back in. But the majority of the players are still towards this A site. Lecro is alone, and he's on low HP. And this could be very problematic if they decide to go this way. He's currently jumping up to give himself a view of actually both positions at the moment. So he can see towards long and short. This is a good spot. And here we go. The boost going to be coming in. The Farmer could find himself a kill. Pronet's going to tag him down to 8 HP as well. Twist going to be missing the shots, but this could be very problematic. 45 seconds left on the clock. Lekra is going to be the only one here. The rotation is coming in very, very quickly, though, and he's finding more and more damage. None of these players actually going down, but there we go. Lekra, Pal, finding 1 each. Jay going to be very low. Can Pal fit the shot? No, he can't yet. And 8 and 1 HP. Jay literally just needs to trip over a rock, and he's down. And now it's all down to the luck player. 25 seconds left. 8 HP. Twist must know he's in this rough position because he did hear him. Not going to be checking, though, and that's a nice kill. 1 player down. He doesn't want to let them get away with 5 players alive. That would be absolutely awful, but Den really now up against the wall. And I feel like this scoreline's a little bit harsh, just because of how the first few rounds went. We saw the CT side get reset so many times, and Ancient actually coming away with a 10-5 half, plus the pistol on top of that, and now they've broken the bye. This is going to be so very, very difficult for Den to come back. 2 rounds needed versus, well, 11. And well, I'd be very surprised to see Ancient screw this up now, but I've seen crazier things happen. We're going to be seeing the Tech 9, the Deeg, and the AKs coming in. As said, the loss bonus has built up by this point, but it isn't ideal. We're going to be seeing the push coming in towards a drop from the CT side, just using the smoke. The Molotov's going to be coming in, and it looked like they're just trying to clear out the positions. They are going to be going aggressive towards the B side, but the smoke's going to slow them down. The boost onto the tree. This is a position where you really, I think you see Fnatic quite a lot throw out Molotov onto the tree just to push anybody off it, because it's such a perfect position. You're up high. If you don't pre-fire it, you're likely to die. So I'm intrigued to see what this is going to happen. Also, again, we have Lekro lurking towards this site on his own, currently topping the board, having a very good game. Pronax, I think he's actually, I don't even know if he's had a kill in this half yet. Not had the best second half so far, but luckily the rest of his players have stepped up. Schneider now back to an even scoreline, same with Palf. So this is what I'm talking about. When they have all their players hitting their shots, this is a much, much better team. And, well, they're starting to show their dominance here. Just under a minute left on the clock. We're going to be seeing the Farmer edging around this smoke, but they could just keep throwing Molotovs down there if necessary. CT's also have themselves a couple of AKs, but let's go. Pronax going to be holding this position. Going to be finding self one. Palf using the tree position perfectly. And as said, if you don't Molotov this off, it is such a powerful position. And Palf, he could actually just peek, but never mind. Schneider going to find the kill. And as said, if you don't pre-fire or Molotov that position, it is just OP as hell. And they're going to get taken down. Then 15-5 up against the wall. They're going to be buying, not the ideal buy to say the least. A P90 picked up for the farmer. And here we go. Ancient looking to take this one and move into their semi-final. Not sure who they'll be facing just yet. It is either Team Preparation or Explosive. So it will be an interesting semi-final nonetheless. But here we go. Look at this from Dumas. He's just going straight through and he's going to be punished. Lekro does get taken down in the meantime. So the A site is a little bit weak. But here we go. Can Schneider do any more? No, he can't. He's going to at least do some damage. Pronax find another one in the meantime. But it is now back to a 3 versus 2. 2 kills for Schneider there. Very, very good from him. And look at this position from Palf. He's just going to put constant fear into the T's because they're going to know there's somebody behind them at all times. But there we go. Sipe gives them a chance. He finds himself the kill. Sipe is very low on HP. And now Pronax played the sneaky role. Finds his second kill of the round. A very good game from Pronax. And, well, a 2 versus 1. 12 HP. You would be betting on Ancient in this scenario. Even if you were a diehard DenD fan. But very, very solid CT side coming out from Ancient. Holding these angles, we see the rest of their players stepping up. Schneider there with the double kill. That's more what we expect from him. Sipe, is he going to check this angle? No, he's not. Twist will find the kill. That's going to be game number 2 of today. And soon, guys, we'll be going into the semi-final. Make sure you don't go anywhere. Don't forget, !caster will take you to Twitter. You can tweet me what you think of the casting. Anything I can improve will be graciously... I'm not even sure what the word I'm looking for there. Greatly appreciated. Let's just say that. And make sure you don't go anywhere. If you're an Ancient fan, we have another game coming up from them very, very shortly against either Explosive or Team Preparation. So either way, it's going to be a good game. But yeah, just enjoy the music and chill out for a bit.